Hi everybody, my name's Shane, and I would like to welcome you to HotSchott. And you might not know this, but this is my very first YouTube video ever. And I was inspired to do this video because my wife got me the hot sauce challenge for Christmas. And what is this, you ask? Why, 12 bottles of hot sauce. And I thought, won't that be fun to try every month a different bottle of hot sauce? So what I've got right here are some hot wings. Well, they're not hot wings yet, are they? They're regular wings. But I'm gonna turn them into hot wings with some butter. And we're gonna try 1 jar of hot sauce. And let's see which one we're going to try. They start out mild and then they get hotter as you go along. So the one that we're going to start with today is called Ass Kickin' Bacon Hot Sauce. And that's probably pretty small, but I'll bet you can see it up close now. So I'm going to take these 6 wings and I'm going to cook them up in the air fryer. And we're going to try this sauce out. And I think it's going to be pretty good today. I'm going to take all 6 wings and eat them. And then I'll comment on the flavor of the hot sauce. And as we go through each month, they're going to get hotter and hotter and hotter until I might not be able to eat them. But we'll see how it goes. And I thought, you know what? What goes really good with wings? Beer. And I've got a lovely bottle of Widowmaker from a little brewery in my hometown, Berthoud, Colorado. So we're going to crack that open and have a glass, and I'll let you know how that tastes too. And while we're doing that, let's melt some butter, shall we? If I can turn the oven on. Got it. So, you don't have to use butter when you make hot wings, and when you use the air fryer, people think that that's healthy, and you usually just use a little bit of olive oil spray, but I'm going to use butter. I'm not worried about the healthiness, I'm worried about the taste. So, let's pour a glass of beer here. This is a vanilla Widowmaker. It's a Russian Imperial Stout. 10.25% alcohol by volume. So you definitely don't want to drive after drinking a bottle of this. But it is definitely worth drinking, and it's going to go great with the wings. So what we're going to do now is I am going to get these wings ready, prepare them, get them put in the air fryer, and then when I come back, the wings will magically be done. I'll give them a taste test for you. So I'll be back shortly. Well, I changed my mind. I'm going to actually show you getting these wings ready. So, there's a hot burner there. I got my melted butter, like I said, and I'm just going to take a brush, and I'm going to brush some butter on my wings. That way they'll get nice and crispy in the air fryer, which they will do anyway, but I think the butter will help just a little bit with that too. Flip them over, do the other side. And I can usually pound out wings a lot and eat a bunch, but because of the spiciness, I'm doing 6. And as we get to the really spicy ones later this year, I might only do 2 or 3. We'll see how that goes. So I actually did the exact right amount of butter. That never happens. But I did it. Got them all ready to go. Set that aside. Take the air fryer and stick them right in here. And it only takes about 10 to 12 minutes for these wings to be ready. And if you've never used an air fryer, I highly recommend it. just like using an oven, only it doesn't heat the house up and it cooks faster. So I got my wings ready. I'll be back in just 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and we'll test them out. Welcome back, everybody. Thought I'd give you a little progress report on the wings here. You can see they're coming along very nicely. I'm just gonna flip them here in the pan. And they've got probably, 6 to 10 minutes left. So I'm gonna put them back in the air fryer now and keep drinking my beer. Look how delicious these wings look.
There you go.
And it's all because of the butter. So, go butter. So now, the air fryer is done. Can leave that out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our hot sauce. And again, this is bacon hot sauce. So I don't expect it to be too spicy this first go around. Each month is probably going to get a little spicier, but let's just give it a little sniff here. Yep, it's got some hot sauce in there, but it definitely doesn't sound or smell like it's going to kill me. So I'm going to take the hot sauce and just slather it on the wings here. This is about the right amount for 6 wings. And I think what I'll do is I'll save these jars, and if I really like one of these sauces a lot, I'll see if I can find a bigger jar and continue to use it. So put that aside. Let's mix it up here real good. Oh yeah, these look great. I've learned that I like making my wings at home better than restaurant wings, because you don't have to eat a bunch of them, and you can use whatever sauce you want. And if you have a bunch of people together, friends over, you can just do the wings in the air fryer, put a bunch of hot sauces out, and everyone can just pick their own level of spiciness that they like. So I think these are looking pretty good here. Put them on the plate here, and then I'll give you guys a good view, and we'll let them cool off just a little because they're hot. But these are looking really delicious. There we go. So pull aside over here. And it's just me eating these today, so I don't have to be super pretty, but you can certainly add a little celery and carrots and a little bit of ranch dressing, and that's a pretty good meal there. And it's actually not that unhealthy, other than the hot sauce and the butter. All right, it's a little unhealthy, but it sure does taste good. So let's let these cool off just a little bit, and then we'll give it a go, see what they taste like. In the meantime, the Widowmaker is tasting delicious. And like I said, this is my first video ever, so if I look like a rookie and sound like a rookie, it's because that's what I am. So come December, after I start doing this once a month, I think hopefully it'll get better and better, and maybe you'll want to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and do some hiking videos this summer as well to try and show what I do in the summertime, to get outside and be active. So these are cooling off here. They're kind of messy. My first little taste of the sauce. Yeah, they're not that spicy. I do need a napkin though. So, let me find a napkin here. Magically appeared, thanks to my wife who's videotaping this right now. So, let's give it a whirl. Let's see what these babies are going to taste like. I'll take one right here. Cheers. They're good. It's a good wing. And as I thought, it's not that spicy. So it's pretty mild. I think people in my family that don't like spicy food might be able to eat one. So it's a really tasty wing. I'm gonna have another one. think it's important to say right now that sometimes you can go and buy different hot sauce packs where there's bigger, the ones that are bigger jars, like the, can't even think of the brand right now, but like Tabasco sauce size hot sauces. Some of them have really creative names, but they just taste like garbage. But this one I would eat. I would eat this one again. And again, this one's called Bacon. It's from Ass Kickin' Bacon Hot Sauce. And it's really delicious. So let's have another one. I'll eat a couple of them here, 2 or 3, and let's see if the burn actually does start to get to you, because right now there's nothing. I do taste the bacon though. There's a little bacon in this, so they got the name right. Really good. I've been looking forward to these wings all day long, just to let you guys know. I'm enjoying it. Have a little carrot, a little bit of ranch dressing here. Not because they're hot, just because I like ranch dressing with carrots. That's good. So if you're expecting me to be a conversationalist like that show Hot Ones where they do interviews with celebrities, I don't have any celebrities here, so I can't do an interview. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. I know the Super Bowl's coming up and there's some conference championship games next weekend. If you have an air fryer, get some wings out. Super easy. Can't make anything easier than that tastes really good. Open up a beer and enjoy the game. And you don't have any cleanup afterwards. It's really simple. Still no burn. Pretty mellow. Let's try another one. The beer is actually burning more than the wings right now, just to let you know. Good. And you could probably use this hot sauce on other stuff besides wings. I know some people like to have boneless wings or chicken strips with hot sauce. I'm a traditionalist. I like eating the meat off the bone. I just like the feeling of it in my mouth, I guess. Really, really good. I give this on a scale of 1 to 5. I probably give this a solid 3.5, probably, which means I would eat it again. It doesn't have as much kick as I probably would like it to have. I like to have a little bit more burn in my mouth. But I may be kicking myself for saying that here in a few months when I try some of these other ones that are definitely going to get hotter. Just look at some of these. Next month, we're going to be looking at, I don't think this one's going to be that hot either, and it actually sounds delicious. Chili and lime hot sauce. So I may have to have a lighter beer, maybe some type of a Corona type beer with this one next month. But that'll be interesting. The one I'm really dreading here is at the end in December. Good thing I've got a whole year to work myself up for it, but it is spontaneous combustion. And let's hope that's just in my mouth and not coming out both sides, but we'll see. It could be really hot. But these wings are really good. So I guess that's really it for the show here this first time around. I'm a rookie. I'll try and get better for you and make it more exciting, but the reality is they're pretty decent wings. I'm going to finish eating them, finish my beer, and call it a day, and we'll see you next time on Hot Shot.